Gotham had always tolerated madness because it thought madness had rules. Bank robbers wanted money, mob bosses wanted power, costume killers wanted attention, but the Joker, he wanted proof that none of it mattered. For years, Gotham endured the funerals, children at bus stops, cops at charity galas, judges, nurses, random people on trains. Every citizen lived with the same question: why hasn't anyone ended this? Batman always stopped him, always captured him, always let the system pretend it still worked, until one night, Gotham decided it was done asking. Act 1, the contract. It didn't begin with the mob. It began with ordinary people. A trauma surgeon whose daughter died in a Joker gas attack. A sanitation worker who found body parts after one of Joker's parades. A retired GCPD detective who watched Arkham's revolving door for 20 years. A public school principal who had practiced too many active shooter drills. People with no costumes, no speeches, no patience left. They pooled money quietly through shell accounts, dead drops, and old corruption channels Gotham never fully cleaned up. The request was simple: delete the Joker. No theatrons, no ransom, no warning, just permanence. The answer came from outside Gotham. 4 professionals, no names, only titles. The Ghost, infiltration. The Widow, sniper. The Butcher, close quarters execution. The Accountant, logistics, cleanup, and disappearance. They studied Gotham for 6 months. They learned one thing immediately: you do not delete the Joker in hiding because Batman will save him. You take him out in public. You take him out during the dance. Act 2, the rainy night. Rain felt like Gotham itself was trying to wash something away. Joker had hijacked a live charity broadcast downtown, turning into another blood-soaked carnival. Hostages wired with laughing gas dispersible rigs. Explosives rigged beneath the stage. Batman arrived exactly on schedule. The rooftop fight was brutal. Lightning flashed over gargoyles. Joker laughed with blood in his teeth. Batman slammed him against wet stone. "Where are the detonators?" "Bats," Joker smiled. "If I tell you, where's the romance?" That was when it happened. 3 suppressed shots, 3 directions, 3 impacts: chest, neck, eye socket. Joker staggered backward like the punchline had finally landed. Batman turned, too late. A 4th strike. Not a bullet. A shaped sonic charge from below, meant for Batman. It shattered the ledge beneath him and ruptured his equilibrium. He fell hard through signage and steel scaffolding. Not dead, but broken enough. By the time he forced himself back up, the Joker was on his knees, gurgling, smiling. Actually smiling, as if somewhere deep down he respected the audacity. He looked at Batman and for the first time said nothing. Then he fell, face first into the ring. No final joke, no last laugh, just silence. The laughing stopped. Act 3, the morning after. Gotham woke up disoriented. No one celebrated publicly, but privately, windows opened easier, people breathed deeper, children walked to school with less fear, late night talk radio called it red rum. Morning diners called it overdue. At Gotham City Police Department, nobody said the quiet part out loud. Commissioner Montoya stared at the file. No shell casings, no camera footage, no witnesses willing to speak. Too clean, too intentional. Batman gave them nothing because Batman had less than nothing. He had failure. Act 4, Batman. Bruce Wayne unraveled quietly, not because Joker was dead, because Bruce had failed his own rule. He had always believed that if he held the line long enough, Gotham would not cross it. But Gotham had crossed it. Not villains, citizens, teachers, parents, people he swore he protected. That terrified him more than Joker ever did, because if good people decide murder is justice, what exactly is Batman defending? He became harsher, more obsessive. He investigated everyone. Dead ends, professional grade discipline, no ego, no trophies, no clues. Whoever did this understood him. That made it worse. Alfred finally said it plainly. "Perhaps, sir, they were not trying to defeat Batman. Perhaps they were trying to survive the Joker. Bruce had no answer. Act 5. Gotham City Police Department. The police split in half. The old guard called it vigilantism. The younger officers, especially the ones who had buried partners, called it mercy. Unofficially, crime involving Joker copycats dropped overnight. Officially, no one commented. The city's faith in institutions took another hit, because everyone knew if citizens had to hire assassins, then the system had already confessed failure. Montoya feared the precedent most, because today it was Joker. Tomorrow, who decides who deserves the same sentence? She opened a task force anyway, not to avenge Joker, to stop Gotham from becoming a city where private executions became civic policy. Act 6. The Criminals. The underworld panicked because Joker had been chaos, and chaos strangely had structure. Now there was a vacuum. Victor Zsasz thought it was opportunity. He mistook silence for weakness. He began targeting vulnerable women again, escalating fast, believing Gotham had become soft. Then he met her, a woman named Elise. Terrified voice, bruised story, perfect bait. She cried on the phone, said she needed someone who understood monsters. Zsasz smiled all the way to the abandoned apartment. He entered expecting prey. Instead, he found a dark room. Plastic sheeting, no furniture, one chair, and 4 shadows. The same team. Ghost locked the door. Widow watched from the fire escape. Butcher stepped forward. Accountant checked the watch. Zsasz understood immediately. For the first time in years, he was the victim. His body was found 3 days later in the Narrows. No marks for the tabloids, just finality. Word spread fast. Black Mask vanished overseas. Penguin became extremely polite. Two-Face stopped pretending Chance protected him. Everyone understood. This wasn't Batman. Batman arrested. Batman warned. Batman gave chances. Whoever this was, did not. Act 7. The ending. Batman stood on a rooftop overlooking Crime Alley. No Joker, no laughter echoing through alleys. Just rain. Just Gotham. Cleaner, but not cleaner enough. He realized something horrifying. The city had not asked for salvation. It had asked for results, and someone else had provided them. Somewhere below, ordinary people slept easier because the Joker was no longer alive. And Batman hated that part of himself that understood why. The signal lit the clouds. Another crime, another night. Another line to hold. Bruce pulled the cowl tighter, because if Gotham had decided justice could come from a gun, then Batman's war had just become far more dangerous. Not against monsters, against the people he was trying to save. Because once the laughing stops, everyone has to live with the silence.